It's like social media ruined a lot.
Yeah.
Because when women left back then, their house, they would only see, this is his words, the nigga at home, the niggas at work, and come back home.
Yeah.
Now, because of social media, she's got like 30,000 niggas to look at.
Damn.
Do you think being light skinned, having a six pack, was, the way to go?
Yeah.
You know, like Hitler's Aryan race, blue eyes, blonde hair, that was it for him. So that was it for me, like being yellow bone, being, skinny or sexy.
They used to bully you at school because of your body, but what made you to be confident inside your body? Like,
Hi, mommy, I'm on TV.
Power. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. I'm your boy Malcolm, all the way from Kukwini Tastini in the street of Tembisa, 1632, guys. As you can see, I'm not alone. There's a lot of money. Can I learn Pano Sasheo? What up?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Wait.
Insa, relax.
School, music,
Yeah.
trying to keep the balance.
Yeah, that's great. So, guys, first of all, I like him to introduce himself to you because for me, I wouldn't say already go to fella, but I only know. Is it Kota?
Yeah.
And like piece of his life, I understand. Even though we didn't spend much time together, but I was able to learn, understand those kind of stuff. But I'd like him to introduce himself to you guys.
Away.
Away.
Eish, mkhona ke lebele ke jup mama, ke tseng ke jup. Ke go beta
Masakan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ke mara ka remix yaka. Moscow ama reps amaningi. Correction 015012. Chop has going.
Nazo.
Don't go.
Yeah.
Moses from Sishiro.
Yeah.
Moved to Pretoria, I think 2005.
Yeah.
And we lived it for a time. I've been visiting Bososha, Ramkua, but we lived in CBD until 2007 when I moved to where we are now. TVT location. But yeah.
I get it. So, how was your upbringing as Moses?
My upbringing, my childhood, I had a good childhood. I was raised by my grandmother. I had a nanny,
You had a name.
I had a nanny,
That's power, man. In the same page.
I didn't like for anything growing up. I got what I needed. At times I got what I wanted. But yeah.
What I love about you is that you always tell the truth. I understand. If you were someone was going to maybe to brush off, saying, I didn't have anything. I understand. It was this and this and this. So at least you're telling us the truth. You had everything. I understand. So I want to know about your relationship between you and your grandmother because you speak highly about your grandmother most of the time. Because even the first time we met, maybe 2 weeks down the line, you were busy telling me about your grandmother, how amazing she is to you. So I just like to know,
My grandmother, Ubrali.
Overall, in what way?
Typical black mom, strict way she needs to be, but loving also, whole-roundedly. But she raised me, so I grew up with her most of the time. I was with her. I was living with her when my mom was sorting her life out this side. So she was strict back then. I'm only getting to know the soft side now, about and stuff. But we are very close. She's like one of my best friends. I'm gonna Mufanagi, So that's my grandmother. She's like my best friend. When I'm in Sishiro, I'm the one that drives her around wherever she wants to go. License, right?
So you need to tell me that it's like favorite there go wow in another way.
It didn't come from my mouth, so
But again, the way things it like occurs or everything that it like come you could tell or I man or rata in a way, you understand? And you are the chosen one to have, you understand? Sure, come on, talk and learn. Never want but now,
sure.
more,
It's, yeah, no, and I feel it.
Yeah. So, I'd like us to talk about more, Doc. Before we touch about your music career, you understand, school and everything. Last time we met, you told me the time value used to chill together because now you're no longer chilling together because of time and distance, those kind of stuff. I understand. So, you used to tell us about the way they used to bully you at school.
Yeah,
understand.
man. That was like primary though.
Yeah.
But I actually get along with my bully now.
Yeah.
You know? There's some bro. Some child.
Yeah.
But yeah, this bro under the toilet, you know, he do all sorts of things.
Yeah.
And then he said something really vulgar one day. And I like when I told my mom I couldn't tell her the truth as it is. You know, that man unjealous kafti.
That was the best way valoring or protecting him.
Yeah, you know, it was the smart way back then because I was also like, I'll be nail my car. You know, I'm like, that man. I'm like, okay, sharp. This is how I'm gonna play. So I told my mom, I shoot it. You know, jealous kafti, you know. Hey, I'm a lad. I don't remember what she said, but no. My mom has this thing. She can shout at you, ne? But then the look she gives you while shouting at you is what's even more scary at them.
And everything.
Her shouting and stuff like that.
So
then I get mono, no, I plan I get span. I get safe. The next day, later, you know. And then he left before me. He left primary before me. He was like, I think a grade or two ahead of me.
Okay.
And then I met him again. He did grade 8. No nice akwati level at 4.
In high school this time.
In high school now. And get a gay ke tsamaya le mfuthu mongwe ba re Quintin. Ke no ba ya san. Ke a diga ke yo.
Shubi.
Ke bona ke tamane ke tamane ke gane ke motshabi marashu. You know? Ya wa opola wena nkile wa botsa mama hore na go jealous country wena sa. Isn't need. Ka ka freeze. Aka no laga arai. Re ke no tswa mo yona ke tsere ya ke tlo kereya wena sa. Zanga ka chua ka mo like every time I saw him at school now like mo chabela, you know? Things like that. And then fast forward 2017. I was in grade 11. I started playing soccer a bit much more. Then we found the soccer team. We started a soccer team. There was this guy, Coach Lucas. He was like, it's fun, you know? So, amongst the people that were there, this man was still there.
Yo.
I'm good. So now we're playing the same position. The center back. They put me as center back. I'm like, now I need to work with this guy. Like,
everything,
happened.
it's fine. So, but before we continue on, I'd like to know how did it affect you in the long run, like, because the way you're stating it is like maybe that thing you affect you until maybe just imagine from primary until high school, but you were still scared about it's like you were scared for that guy. Understand? So I want to know affect you in the long run. Getting that thing like at the end of the day saying fuck it. But I don't give a fuck at all.
No, like during that grade 8 to grade 11, we kind of ran into. I was trying to avoid him, but then there are times but then he was beginning to soften up. You know? Boomba, you know? Boomba. You know, then was cool. I'm like, okay, he's cool. He's fine. But we were not friends. Then, fast forward 2017, we're in the same soccer team. We became the best of friends. did certain things together. You know, yeah.
Okay. Fast forward, I'd like to know what made you to be confident about your body. Because last time I checked, on my side, I used to motivate you a lot about your body. You always tell me that, dog, I don't feel comfortable. Like I'm always like this. That's why when you told us they used to bully you at school because of your body. But what made you to be confident inside your body? Like, fuck, I love this body. Because we used to call you that, yo, I wish you give another body on now. No go to you remember but you can see I'm skinny, you understand those kind of stuff. And the other thing that I realized during body, you understand in a good way, you understand. Yeah, you're always dripping sauce, you understand. So what made you to be comfortable about your body and going forward?
Like when I realized, also because there's a lot, my body has changed from 2019 to now. My body has changed. I'm a bit taller now. I'm a bit lean. If I put in enough work, I'm sure I'm gonna become buff.
So like
my body has changed, then I can see, okay, sharp.
Yeah.
Also, I'm some woman's type, you know.
I just to that.
You know,
Yeah.
I used to think being light skinned, having a six pack was, you know, the way to go.
Yeah.
You know, like Hitler's Aryan race, blue eyes, blonde hair.
Yeah.
That was it for him. So that was it for me, like being yellow bone, being, you know, skinny or sexy. You know, yeah. So I was just like, okay. Then
Would you blame the society about maybe making people to feel down or like confident in a way about themselves? Because people they build up expectation to us, I understand. Because you have to look good, you have to put cologne, you have to dress like this in order to date. You have to, and like you have to be like up to standard according to the how society expect us. Do you blame them for that, for killing other people's dream or killing other people's confidence?
to some degree, yes.
Yeah.
Because also there's an influence of social media now. Which,
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard interview Ella Busi Badass.
Who's that?
Some American guy. He used to be a hip hop MC back then. Now he's just some big mogul. I don't know what he does. But yeah, it's like social media ruined a lot.
Yeah.
Because when women left back then, their house, they would only see, this is his words, the nigga at home, the niggas at work, and come back home.
Yeah.
Now because of social media, she's got like 30,000 niggas to look at.
Damn. Yeah.
And she's watching those 30,000 niggas. Bali busy, bali at the trenches, like roses wrapped in 100 rand notes, 200 rand notes. So they're like, oh, I want something like that.
Some guys are buying Range Rover.
We're now busy, wakaba. You know, she's like, Nelabe nemoto. Fana koloi, kisna koloi, ronela kipula, you know, that kind of analogy. So I think, yeah, it is social media to some degree. I get if that counts as part of society. But yeah, that's how I feel it affected us. Because that's what I used to think via looking at body Facebook, Instagram, like, yeah, even at school, you know, the pretty nigga, the yellow bone, yeah, nah, my guy, you know.
And what was said
pink lips, yeah, licking his lips, sun-kissed pigs, you know. So yeah.
And of course, Columba failed. Truly speaking, serious. Just boys.
Okay, true.
Dog.
True.
Good looking niggas, guys. That's cool. Joe.
Fair to say I'm not good looking, like a pass.
Yeah. So, jumping to school, I understand. I'd like to know what made you to start HR management, like human resource management.
I always liked, like, I had subjects in high school, mainly life science. Okay, full story. Grade 10, I started with pure maths. First mistake.
Yeah.
I did pure maths, accounting, business studies, and history.
Yeah.
So first term came. Hey, I think accounting give age, and I was already struggling with maths. So my
Yeah.
mom was like, "Hey, Apple go enough."
Yeah.
So I suggest you replace one of the two. But for now, replace accounting. Maths are trouble. So I replaced accounting with life science. So as the year went on,
Yeah.
the marks they are close. Or no. I know you're in the wrong class.
Yeah.
Not pure maths. So I'm like, that day, I'm like, I used to be so afraid of my mom back then, Like, I confused, not necessarily afraid, but then it was more than just respect. I think it's still the way it is now, but it's toned down. But then it was the thing, it took a lot for me to talk about true matters to her. Like, that time I was just like, okay, I'm gonna break the ice. I'm gonna tell her, hey, next year, get drop up your maths, jam it sleep. And I did. She was like, oh, okay. I'm like, it's that simple. So yeah, I did. Then next year I did maths lit, life science, business, and history. But I was like, I liked business and I liked history a lot. So I was just like, history, university. I just do what I know. So I was like, okay, cool. HR, I did business, similar things. Looked at first year, there was business management. Compared business management with my business studies books. I'm like, okay.
Accounting.
And
you did that in a school
yeah,
also.
I did it in high school for like a year, so I had an idea of what was going on. So I was like, okay, cool. I can do this. And there was this module though. Yeah. States.
Yeah, that's cool. Academics guys are not easy. You understand?
Yeah.
You can come and like in high school you can pass maybe 80%, 90%. But when you arrive in
Come
the
this
city,
side.
things start to change. You understand? Because it's not because of you're not smart anymore. It's just that you started to meet challenges along the way. You just started to, and like you started to develop, you started to know yourself a little bit. You understand? So the reason why I ask you this question is because of most of the people don't understand just doing a course without maybe understanding or whatever they are doing. You understand? Just like me. In my first year, I was scared to stay at home, to tell you the truth. It's like everybody's going to school. Oh, if I don't go to school, which means or I have to go to warehouse.
Like going to school is all you've known.
Yeah, I understand. I have to go and start a new life, like going to warehouses, like working as a general worker.
Yeah.
And in my mindset, I used to tell myself, like, I'm still young. I understand. If I go to warehouses, like working like a general work, I'll never get an opportunity to do to be young again or to start it over, again. You understand? Like maybe being in the same circle with my peers. You understand? Everything's going to change.
Sure.
You understand? So I just told myself, alright, let me just go to school. Ngizobona phambili ukuthi kuyenzakalani.
Yeah.
And that was the bad decision of my life ever. I regret. Even right now, I'm still regretting.
Yeah, I know. We went through a lot.
A
That
lot.
year.
Dog. Yeah, it was bad. And thanks to you, dog, because to tell you the truth, you used to encourage me not to give up. Like, go stress, dog. Everything is over sharp. Even though you knew, right? I understand. I remember, it's like already, it's like in a give up, you understand, on accounting, and I told myself, I'm no longer writing a markup test. You understand? You're the one who came to me and said, Anton,
Who wrote this? HR.
You understand? Go back, you'll never know. And I told you, Rantan, I don't think that time, and I will qualify for this module in order to then to go and write exams. He said, you understand?
Yeah.
And I went there and I was able to qualify and go to write the final exam. Just that at the end of the year, I failed. You understand? So yeah, be up to you, dog. Yeah. So I remember actually there are a lot of things that used to rap to us. You understand, like giving us maybe 2 lines, 3 lines.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that you still recall.
I do.
You do, and then the preliminary fountain and everything just flow. I remember Evie telling that, "Doc, you do have a talent. Why don't you go and pursue your talent?" And you told us, "Anton, First of all, I would like to finish my degree. You understand?
Yeah.
In order to do what, to go and pursue my music career, because I promised my parents that I'm going to do this in order to have something in paper, even though I know if something does not happen, I know I have a backup
Something
plan.
to fall back on.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah,
the check.
yeah. You understand? So, what made you to saying, fuck it, I'm doing second year? Is it second year or it was third year?
Started second year.
Second year, ne?
Yeah.
That's when you're saying, man, fuck everything. Let me start to push. Let me go to recording. Let me start to perform. What made you to close that noise around you and focus on your dream and on your dream, also on your schoolwork too? Because at first you said that let me finish school, after that I'll go and pursue my dream. But you said, fuck it, I'm going to do this, both of them.
It was 2020. It was actually not me that, I was doing what I was doing with you guys. I just started rapping. I don't know. I'm like, they were playing hip hop songs.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bruh, you are playing these songs. I can rap better than these guys.
Yeah.
On what?
Yeah.
Uh, so I was like, okay, I can rap better than these guys. They're like, I claim, I claim. I'm like, play a beat. And they did. And I did my thing.
Yeah.
They were like, hey, we are shy. We are shy.
Yeah.
And then there was a party. I think a month after. They're like, yeah, we're looking for a lineup. So one of my friends at the time, I made him there, but I just told installation. He's like, yeah, faga no pig. No pig, we are going to grab.
Yeah.
So they were like, okay, I'll rap it. Or fellow rap.
Yeah.
Then I did. They're like, okay, sharp.
And the crowd went crazy.
Yeah, they did. Mind you, I didn't have a song out. I didn't even have anything I had recorded at the time.
Yeah, you were just freestyling.
I just found beats. I found 2 beats. I'm like, okay, sure. These 2 beats.
Yeah.
Now what am I going to do on these 2 beats? Because I really like them. They're like, okay. First one was an R&B beat. I had an R&B verse. I'm like, okay, cool. Found it. Now I needed a banger.
Yeah.
A banger beat, just to wake the crowd up. So, yeah, I was like, okay, I have to write a banger verse.
Yeah.
And I wrote the verse down, I think the day before. And the whole night I was just, creme. The day after, I forgot it.
Yeah.
The day of the party,
Yeah.
I'm on stage, I'm like, okay, sure. I hear the beat playing, now the nerves are I forget it. One. And the beat is about to drop.
Yeah.
I'm like, screw it. I had a verse I had written in 2018. Yeah, that was like my first official verse.
Yeah.
2018. I'm like, okay, I know that verse off my heart. This beat is amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use that verse. And yeah, no.
Everything went well.
Yeah. Now I'm seen as this guy. Now I'm getting my respect now. I'm just more than Biggie, the fat guy, to Biggie. He's also a rapper like Biggie.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, you are Biggie. And I was bigger than these back then. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm Biggie.
I'll continue with the
Take
name.
that name. Yeah, I'm going to run with it. And then, yeah, the rest is history. Then 2020, yeah, performed like 3 times. But then also during that I was performing at different dresses. And then 2021, now it was this opaque thing. I think the first performance I also met this bro, Figure Morning Star. Yeah. And we made the machine. He's like, when are we fraud? And like 2 weeks before that, there was like, when I strike, SABC Studios for the retrenchment of workers.
Yeah.
So we were chilling together. That's when I got to know him. Prior that, I got to know him because of you.
Yeah.
Before Mola Wisadula TV.
Yeah.
So we chilled together that day. Strike, drinks were flowing. There was food. It was nice.
Yeah.
So I made them like about 8, about 9, half past 9 to 10. From Joburg. So we're chilling. We got to know each other. Now we can actually say, no, we are friends.
We are friends. Yeah.
So 2 weeks after that is that part. So it's the first time he's ever heard me rapping.
Damn.
He's like, when are we fraud? How you
Ish.
So, yeah. Machine and Figure Morning Star. Then the next time we met again, Figure Morning Star's like, yo, we're hosting, I think it was, I forgot what that party was called, but it was on the 5th of June, 2021.
Damn.
I remember this because it was also my cousin's birthday that day. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go here, quick perform. Couple 7, 8. I go and join them because they were also celebrating his birthday.
Okay.
So Figure Morning Star's like, yeah, bruh, come perform.
Pop up.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. The initial plan was for me to come with my friends because we had a joint song out that time. I don't think you know the song, really. I don't want you to know it. It's so boring. It's so whack. Yeah. Not the whole song, but my verse is just, it doesn't make sense.
Okay, to you and like in a way.
Just doesn't make sense. It's shaky. So that didn't happen. So I did the same thing again. Don't have a song out. Pick beats. Pick 2 beats. I always played it like this. I have an emotional verse and beat. Then I have a hip hop verse and beat. So I did that again. And this time they were boom bap. So they knew me as a screw. Because I was doing trap beats the previous year. So now they're like, I'm like, okay, sharp. What's in there? Old school. And boom bap beats.
Yeah. So they thought about in a way.
Yeah. So I did that. And that's where the crowd was like, But yeah, that's pretty much how I started with it. Like, they put me on. Like, my friends, like, Hostel or so. He would even go with me around places like, I'll fucking do like, nah,
So, before we continue and everything, I'd like to know, it was your manager or it was some, I'm not sure about, it was a manager or a colleague or a friend, the guy who passed away, you understand?
Yeah. He was Nilo Khrodman.
Yeah.
He was like, he got me, my first major gig was in Josie. He's the one that organized that for me.
Yeah.
There was some American dude we had to open up for. It's called IMAG. IMAG.
Yeah.
So we went there. He organized it. We got there and we were moving like a pack of wolves. If you see me alone there, just know there are people around me.
They are there.
My people are around me, and we're in Josie, mind you, Renata Pitori, push us Pitori, But he got me my first ever serious gig. And more than a mentor, he was like my big bro.
Oh, okay.
I can't say he was my manager, but we were working on something. We had a plan as part of the record label 56 Music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's dead. You understand? He's dead, not dead. He's dead. You affect Jwang as Moses, as a person, not as an artist, as Moses.
No, it really did because I met him in 2021. Yeah. So easy things. We're around the complex. I meet up with a complex scene. So I went there. Easy things, they're doing their own things. I'm like, hey, man, how's it doing? How are you guys doing? Are you good? I meet up with, a whole lot of people. I'm like, oh, okay, it's probably the entourage. I'm cool with the gents. We went to the East Villa that day. It was cool things. We bonded because, like, where we went, it was like the bushest of places. People have the Hennessy, the Nartica. Yeah. When I'm doing on casa, things like that. And then we got along. And yeah, we built a relationship. He heard me rap. He's like, I want you. First day, I spent my first verse. He's like, no, we're charging them for you to rap now.
Right.
You are my artist now. Things like that.
He's the first guy who introduced you to commercial music.
Yeah.
Like you have to sell yourself as a brand.
Yes, and we had a plan. I think what affected me most as Moses is that we had a plan outside the music and stuff. This is how we're gonna move.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna be in your life. If you're ever gonna be my boy, we went through this, and this together. So we shared a special bond. Yeah, they would call me like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I can relax, Jake Momuti." He's like, pull up, yeah. Let's see what we can do."
Damn.
Yeah. But things like that. Yeah, and he had a twin brother. I call him Uncle Sam.
Yeah.
Uncle Sam is still a real one to this day. Yeah.
When you see his twin brother, how do you feel? Sometimes don't you maybe?
When I see his twin brother, because he doesn't live around anymore. But every time I saw Uncle Sam, Mo was somewhere.
Yeah.
Like around him. Either ushile Mo morao or but he was most of the time he was never alone. So when I see him, I expect to see Mo. It was always that thing. So now it kind of hit different. Yeah, no.
Let me not put you too much emotional, take you back, understand?
Yeah.
So I'd like to know what are you doing right now? Like, what are you doing right now? Any music coming from you?
Yeah.
Or what are you pushing except schooling? What are you doing except schooling? Like, musically, are you selling clothes? Because I know that you used to sell clothes, but you're gonna touch on that on part 2 because I feel like we should have part 2. You understand?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So those kind of stuff. I like to know, what are you doing right now? You understand?
Right now,
Yeah.
I'm working on finding a job.
Yeah.
I don't want to lie.
That's why I told you in the first day, when we started this interview, I told you that the reason why I love you is because of what? You're straightforward. You understand? And then you don't love to lie to yourself, like saying things that you know that the right man. It's not something that you mean. It's like why mean?
Something I don't mean.
Yeah. You always it's like you're always straight to the point, like. Pomp, and so the reason why I ask you this question is because of even right now the way you answered me. And there was a guy I once interviewed in our previous episode. You understand? He's a rap. You understand? Yeah. They're doing good. Even today, they just released a paper song, like it's a hip hop paper version. You understand? Yeah. So they're doing well. They're traveling. They're doing tours. You understand? In Johannesburg. You understand? So I asked him, what advice can you give the young ones who are starting to this music career, like they wanna pursue more, understand about music and other stuff? The advice that he said is that, guys, you need to go to school, find a job, and make sure that that job is going to help you to invest into your music. Because if you don't get a job, it means that you're going to struggle.
Now you're going to be a struggling rapper. Like the actual definition of a struggling rapper.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You understand? Even on my side, I'm also working. You understand?
Yeah.
Even though I know that I need to be a brand on myself, but I won't say rangai man. I'm going to focus on building the dream that I want. I'm still building, but I have to. Yeah, you understand? Because
time waits for no man.
Yeah, to tell me we're papa to a matala. Besides your matala, channel kulu in a little data. But you'll find out your little brother maybe far. You understand? When you are busy trying to build up a career, and sometimes talent. Talent does not go as
doesn't guarantee.
Yeah, you understand? Yeah, it guarantees you when you are winning, but when you are still pushing and everything, you have to have a backup plan. Like you have
need
to go
be
there.
realistic about these things.
Yeah.
Because, like, I remember there was an interview Quest I had. He's like, before I started popping, I've been in the music industry for 10 years. And on his 9th year is when he started popping. And I'm like, good or no, I think the first Dakar. He's like,
yeah, it's the first Dakar. Like,
yeah, it's like on my 9th year. It's when, you know, I got in the game with both my feet in now. Yeah,
just
nearly,
imagine. Just
you
imagine.
know. So I think, yeah, because we don't know what he did to get there. We don't know what he like.
Yeah. Okay. In closing, what advice can you give someone? And like the young Moses Maloka,
Yeah.
out there, someone who's, because I believe like I'm not Malcolm alone in this world. There's someone who's Malcolm, the upcoming Malcolm, or somebody's Moses somewhere in Nigeria, Congo. You never know, you understand?
Yeah.
But in your family, what advice can you give someone who's like you?
Who's like me?
Yeah.
Stem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Timbe.
yeah. He's wild. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, like, just, trusting, believing in yourself. Have that energy, you must have that aura. Like, you know, just keep going.
Yeah. So,
Don't depend on society to do anything.
yeah.
Society. It's
Society.
you know, it can work against you, could work with you at times. You know, but yeah, just keep it a buck. Yeah, just keep it real. Don't go out here compromising yourself just to be a people pleaser. You know,
Yeah. Hey, so I'm going to send you this piece of clip,
Yeah.
What can you tell a 50-year-old Maloka, not 50-year, 35-year Moses Maloka, or the sacrifices that you did in order for him to live free, soft, and like, yeah, to have a financial freedom. What and like ways can you tell him right now? Just look into the camera straight wise.
Thank you for staying true to your mission. I know how much you've been through. I've been where you've been, and just thank you for staying true to your mission. Thank you for not giving up, and thank you for being you. You know, keeping it a bug, keeping it real the whole time. I wish you love and prosperity and wealth in abundance. Not monetarily wealth, but, you know, in all aspects. Thank you. And I love you.
Peace out.